Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an electronic video game by Mark Bithell, the man who brought us Thomas Was Alone, a game which invested rectangles with an immense form of personality. He's back again with an exciting new project. I'm just very interested to see what he does with a narrative experience using things that have limbs. Imagine what he'll do now. I'm pretty excited for this. So yes, I was recommended this game because of Bithell's involvement and because it seems to be a narrative game that's mostly branching conversational pathways, which is my bag, but also the design elements are turning out to be really fun. I'm going in more or less blind, much as you are. Oh, we have some control. And I bet this is all foreshadowing, and that's a pretty good gun. So yes, let's see. Oh, I'm pretty scratched up. I'm fairly certain this is us, because we have such a shiny metal ass. Good. Welcome to Subsurface Circular. Yes, okay, I think we can say that's us. Oh, but we're blue, we're not silver. Oh, hello, handsome. He seems nice. Oh, parallax, look at that. I like the UI. Alright. Let's click on this chap. Let's initiate a private link up. Hello. Oh, and I guess we're going to say... Hi. Are you a detective a high level? I am. Hello. Thank the architects. I've not seen one of you since just after I was released. I'm a mid. Basic, really. But I need your help. I need a tech like you. Mids are pretty clever. I'm sure you don't need my help. Your indicator says fabricator. Why management put that much smarts in a manufacturing tech? I'm an overseer. It means I have to turn management around. Human-tech relations require at least a mid. Sentence structuring. Full vocal input. People like to talk to a tech who knows when to laugh at a joke. Haha. Ooh, decisions. Go on then. Tell me a joke a human told you. What's the difference between a tech and a spider? I don't know. What is it? Some people like spiders. Ha 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 ha. I think I have a case for you. What does a high-level detective get assigned? Documentation says that high levels are capable of learning abstract thought. Oh my goodness, so we're a particularly good Robert. Okay, then I'm going to say, I'm a problem solver. Management has me investigate discrepancies, workflow errors. Which takes smarts, I understand. Well, I understand as best I'm able. They say your sort are near human. You solve crimes. Not as many as I'd like. Are you investigating right now? I just finished a few cases. A few. And we have a few choices here. That's a pretty nerdy joke to start with. These are in the order of Asimov's 3 laws of robotics. That's Rule 1, a robot cannot harm a human. Rule 2, a human cannot, through inaction, allow a human to come to harm. And that's Rule 3, which is, unless it contravenes Rules 1 or 2, a robot cannot damage itself or destroy itself. So I guess we have to say breaking the first law is the most important there. Attempted murder. A low-level steered a cab at a human child topside. That couldn't be intentional, though. Asimov's first law is meant to preclude that sort of thing. In my line of work, they tend to see... I just had to cut it for a moment because that sank in that they actually made the direct Asimov reference, so that... Hark at me, I got the reference before they said it. Aren't I a sci-fi smarty pants? Anyway. In my line of work, you tend to see a lot of techs find the shades of grey. A human author wrote those laws before we even existed. How much must they hate us to assume we're so eager to destroy that we need laws to hold us back? If he was wrong, I wouldn't have a job. If I had your job, I'd run. Nope, I'm geolocked. Can't leave this train.
What?
Humans don't like to let smart techs wander around free range. I think we'll go with this one. Like I said, human authors have written a lot of cautionary tales about us.
I need your help.
Don't mistake me for a human. Let's try and be nice. I'd really like to.
My friend is gone.
Gone? I can't help. I get my cases from management.
But you have to. Tao has disappeared and you won't help me.
Oh, we have a focus point.
Disappearances.
Oh, I see. Okay. Who exactly disappeared?
Wait, something changed. Did you just unlock a focus point? Tao 13, my friend.
How do you know about my core functions? I feel like I'm Data.
I've heard about detectives. Take this case, please.
Well, I suggest, because I want this game to continue. Oh, that's clever, look.
Okay, I'm really liking this design. This is a really cool UI. I'm loving that it's,
You know what? We'll get back to that right now. Let's break this management directive.
Okay. Thank the architects.
Tell me what happened. What disappearance?
Tao is gone. But it's not just Tao. Suspicious events are happening across the city, especially down here. I assume that's why you were active. A few techs disappear every week. Started with 1 or 2, but more and more reports as time goes on.
I really love this UI. How cool is this? So, of course, we've got the fun parallax, but also just the way this... It's like a mix of the London subway map and LCARS, the fake, the designed computer system from Star Trek The Next Generation. It's as though LCARS was actually functional and not just painted on plexiglass. And then you've got these things which just subtly feel like train was names, but they're actually data on playing the game. It feels very Star Trek design indeed. We've got all sorts of buttons. And we've got a map. Quite a geeky map, because we've got a split here for getting on Elon Musk's loop, so we're talking the not-too-distant future. Okay. Bletchley Park. Lovelace. Alright, so a lot of nerdy places. I assume there'd be real places. I think I'm in love with Bithell. Michael Okuda was the guy who designed the computer systems in Star Trek The Next Generation. He designed the LCAR system. He did all those little kind of colourful light-up things that make it look like a computer system from the distance, even though they're just painted on plexiglass. To this day, that kind of pictogram is referred to as an Okudagram. He and his wife do these amazing bits of technological design even today. That's a really nerdy reference. But so far, we're 2 for 2 on picking up nerdy references, just in time, so we're doing well. Good, where were we? Ah, yes. Increasing frequency.
That's what I heard. It's why I started carrying a...
Okay.
It's why I started carrying a gun. I don't want to be subject of your next investigation.
Have you shared this with management?
They know. I reported Tao missing. I suspect that's where the rumors are coming from. I'm surprised they didn't assign you this.
Lots of detectives on the Subsurface Circular. I'll conduct my own investigation.
Thank you.
A gun?
Yes. A VX-5000. AP ammunition. AP ammo piercing. Armor piercing. Whoops. Should take out anything trying to hurt me. Human or tech. Are you... Don't say that to a detective.
The speed we're talking.
Am I speaking too fast? I know I do that.
Oh, I see. This is for actually changing the scroll speed of our connection. Since presumably this is not being said out loud. This is a mind-to-mind, if we have such things, connection. No, that's fine. But tell me about these suspicious events. Can I click that? Ah, glad to hear it. Of course, as a tech, you can get into settings and update your reading speed at any time. Suspicious events. Any other strange occurrences? Not that I know of. I'm just glad I met you. I think you're gonna figure this whole thing out. Let's talk a bit more about this. Do you know anything more about the disappearances? No, I've told you everything I know. Please find my friend. Anything else I should know before I upload? Lots, I guess. Maybe you should hold off on reporting it. You might be right, kid. I think we're done here. My stop is coming up. Good luck. I hope you find my friend. What's your name, by the way? I realize I never asked. Theta is the non-canonical or semi-canonical nickname for Doctor Who's character, what he was called on the University of Gallifrey. I dare say the other of references as well, but I'm not quite getting them. I dare say that's Asimov again. We'll find out. But you know what? Let's be Doctor Who. Theta. Goodbye, Theta. I hope we see each other again.
The next station is Compile. Change here for outer.
Ooh. A bit more rendering in the game than I expected. Oh, hello. Well, hello, handsome. Oh, okay, this escalated. Okay, who should we talk to first? I mean, this guy's pretty funky. Listener, Lambda 67. Let's link up since we're neighbors. Hello. Okay. Bonjour. Is that a loop, or... No? I'll be going then. He seems fun. Let's talk to Hattie McHatterson. Omicron 3. I guess you're I'm not sure what you are. I guess a builder? You look confused. Can I help? Maybe. I'm new in town. I'm lost, I think. I work for management. I'm here to help. Thank you. I'm a researcher. I collect data on major cities for my employer. A research android. Okay. I think we can safely say that we'll find a voice for him if we work together, team. You're from out of town. You don't work for city management. No. I'm privately owned. No tech can be earned. Alright, we're beginning to understand, we're beginning to learn about this exciting world we find ourselves in. I can, and I'd appreciate you not telling me the way of things. Your United Alliance was the first nation to free techs from private ownership. Of course, they freed them all to work for the state, right? Omicron 3 has a point. I like Omicron 3. That's a pretty Star Trek answer. Let's try robo-sarcasm. Humans hypocritical? Sarcasm. I do enjoy the text they programmed with sarcasm. You've got all the information you need. I haven't managed to download transportation maps. How many stops is it till basic source? We're going clockwise, right? Basic... Oh, where... Oh, hang on. Where are we at? The next station is finite instance. And we're going to basic source. Here's finite instance. If we're going clockwise. Oh, do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Berners-Lee, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 1 dozen stops. Is it 12? Thank you. So, tell me about other cities you've visited.
Which one do you want to know about?
Change here.
London?
For outer.
Oh my. Bustling and noisy as ever. Their political situation is difficult though. Not a good place to be poor or an outsider. The dictator Valid. The dictator runs a tight ship though. The British are a proud people. I suspect Gisborne? Okay, we'll go with it. Gisborne's time might be running out. And what about Mumbai? Oh, you should go there. My employers call it the first tech city, and they're not wrong. Most of the human population left as the flooding hit uncontrollable levels, but the techs adapted. There are vast underwater clusters now. Your city freed techs to work for government, but those techs were freed by climate change. Interesting. Tell me more about San Francisco. Beautiful place. Not a lot of techs there, but a great concentration of human wealth. They say you can see the server fields from space. America at large has shrunk in power since the fuel drought, but those programs really dug in. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm wasting your time. You said you were lost. I'm looking for the Fall Palace. You know it. Well, let's be honest here. It's not come up in my investigations. It wouldn't have. It's a dusty old building. I used to hold the old government. Oh, it used to hold the old government before the fall. The revolution that fired off the war. A break from your work? Yes, I've heard it's beautiful. That's fascinating. You seem relatively low level. I mean, you've got a hard hat for Pete's sake. But maybe it's supposed to be a travel hat. I may have misread his personality. He seems quite sentient. You experience aesthetics? Yes. Part of my programming. It's important to my work. A big perk. If you remember where the palace is, that would be incredibly useful. I do tend to get fixated on such details. I don't seem to know Full Palace, but maybe I'll ask the other guys in the building and find out. But I would like to know about the Full Palace. Go on. I don't know where it is. Come back when you do. Thank you for speaking with me. My pleasure. Thanks, buddy bot. Pi31. I think we can safely say this is an android built for accountancy. Oh, I see. That's almost a tourist picture. Yeah. Okay. Accounting droid, Pi31. Let's have a private link up. Hello. Yeah, hi. You can see my designation. I'm a detective tech. I'm a little busy, detective. Big calculations due. Who you with? My name is Theta11. I work for management.
The next station is North Shift. Change here for...
If this is about the controversy swirling around Foe and Wilson, my practices dealing with them were light at best. Whole damn industry knows there was something dodgy happening there, and we kept our nose out of it completely. If we can schedule up a chat with you, me and my legal counsel, I'm sure we can get to the bottom of any inquiry. Alright, I thought Pi31 would be a, no more than a glorified calculator. It seems like he's actually been given pretty high functions. More of a mouthpiece for the company. Or maybe they have to build a lot of breadth-first searching into them just to avoid lawsuits when they're out and about. Interesting. I'm curious to see his response to this. No need to get lawyers involved. Pig reply. That's sort of exactly what you're certain to say when talking to someone who absolutely needs a lawyer. While the juries are still made up only of humans that distrust techs, I want to be very careful. Good night, and good luck. Sure. I wonder if I could talk to him again. Try that again. Like I said. That's sort of exactly what you're certain to say. Oh, I see. You've literally copied and pasted. Tell me, Do you know where the Full Palace is? You're investigating the location of a tourist landmark? Well, if you don't know enough about the city... Of course I know where it is. It's to the northeast. Terrible to get to by subsurface. Probably best to catch a bus up top. It's right next to Airport 3. Thank you. Is that all, officer? It is for now. Well, that's probably enough of that. At least for now. If people want to continue seeing this with me, let me know and we'll go on. But I don't want to spoil the rest of the story. I think we've got a good feeling for what's happening in this game. Good night and good luck. Let's just report back to our new friend. Let him know how to get to the palace. About the Full Palace. The Full Palace is in the northeast. You want to go topside, catch any bus headed to Airport 3. Fair is fair. Can I be of any help? Hooray! Now he will be helpful. Alright. A good night's work, I feel. I'll see you all next time.